The 20th Conference of Top Commanders of the Islamic Revolution Guards Corps. Senior IRGC commanders convened in Tehran to discuss their defense readiness and military policies. Addressing the opening ceremony of the two-day event, Iran's President Hassan Rouhani said the West is seeking to boost Israel's power in the Middle East and weaken the resistance front in the region.
The West seeks to boost Israel and weaken the front of resistance. The issue of Syria is a fateful issue for the whole region, which under conditions might determine the fate of not only one country, but the whole world. Americans and Europeans who beat the drums of war realize what catastrophic consequences would follow any military action against Syria.
President Rouhani further described Iran as victim of terrorism and urged foreign powers to leave the region.
Iran is the victim of terrorism and weapons of mass destruction. The West is using the issue of chemical weapons as a pretext to pursue its goals in the Middle East. The IRGC is the force of peace, stability and tranquility throughout the region. The unwelcome guests are better leave the region and stop aggressions and propaganda against Iran.
Elsewhere, IRGC commander Mohammad Ali Jafari, referring to the Syria crisis, said that arrogant powers have suffered their latest defeat against the resistance front after they failed to attack Syria. According to the IRGC commander, the resistance of people in Syria has foiled the plots of the enemies, and the front of resistance will be the final winner.
The arrogant powers have suffered their latest defeat against the resistance front in Syria. Their plot of launching military action against Syria failed. This is while the enemies previously said that if we cannot get our hands on Syria, any action against Iran would be impossible. The capability to create deterrent power is another advantage of the IRGC, which has taken form in view of the defensive power of the country.
Commander of the Islamic Revolution Guards Corps, Major General Mohammad Ali Jafari, called on Washington to adopt a wise decision on Syria, warning that a U.S. military move on that country will trigger IRGC action.
Hopefully, the U.S. will adopt a wise decision and not expose itself to any danger. But if it launches a military action against Syria, it will certainly face numerous problems, and then the IRGC will act according to its duties.
This comes as in late August, leader of the Islamic Revolution Ayatollah Sayyid Ali Khamenei warned of the dire consequences of any military intervention in Syria for the region and said the U.S. will certainly be severely harmed by pursuing warmongering policies against a Muslim country. The U.S. and its allies have accused the Syrian government of using chemical weapons against its own people near the capital Damascus, but Syria has strongly ruled out any involvement in the attack, saying it was a false flag operation by the foreign-backed militants fighting against the Syrian army. Salman Khouchuri, Press TV, Tehran.